Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 3 math. You can find all the lessons on applestudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. You have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 3 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter unit of measurement. Lessons we came to cover today are compare and convert customer units of time, compare and convert customer units of weight, compare and convert customer unit of volume, compare customer units by multiplier. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. I'm on grade 3 math, chapter we're on right now is unit measurement. Let's just start with the lesson that is compare and convert customer units of time. Which is more, 1 yard or 30 inches? One yard is more than 30 inches. One yard is same as 36 inches. So 36 inches is more than 30 inches. Which is more, 1 yard or 4 feet? 1 yard is the same as 3 feet. Four feet is more than 3 feet because 1 yard is same as 3 feet. So let's just start with the test question. Which is more, 1,836 yards or 1 mile? So which is the correct option? One mile equal 1,760 yards. One mile equal 1,760 yards. So 1,836 yards is more than 1,760 yards. That is 1,836 yards is more than 1 mile. Which is more, 1 foot or 14 inches? 1 foot equal 12 inches. So which is more? 14 inches is more than 1 foot. Option number two is the correct option. Which is more? 2,472 yards or 1 mile. 2,472 yards is more than 1 mile because 1 mile equal 1,760 yards. So 2,472 yards is more than 1 mile. Which is more? 1 yard or 42 inches. 1 yard equal 36 inches. So 42 inches is more than 1 yard. The correct option is 42 inches. Which is more? 3,752 feet or 1 mile. So 1 mile equal how many feet? 1 mile equal 5,280 feet. That is 3,752 feet. Option number one is the correct option. One mile is same as 5,280 feet. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. Let me just move to the next lesson. Compare and convert customary unit of weight. Which is more, 1 pound or 24 ounces? 1 pound equal 16 ounces. So 24 ounces is more than 16 ounces. 24 ounces is more than 1 pound. Let's just start with it. Which is more, 1 pound or 16 ounces? 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces, so they are equal. Option number two is the correct option. Which is more, 1 pound or 16 ounces? They are equal. Option number two is the correct option. Which is more, 1 pound or 9 ounces? 1 pound is more. Option number one is the correct option. One ton equal how many pounds? One ton equal 2,000 pounds. Option number one is the correct option. Which is more, 1 pound or 20 ounces? 20 ounces is more because 1 pound equals 16 ounces, so 20 ounces is more than 1 pound. Which is more, 3,757 pounds or 1 ton? Option number two is the correct option. That is 3,757 pounds. Option two is the correct option. Which is more, 1 pound or 24 ounces? 24 ounces is more than 1 pound. Option number two is the correct option. Which is more, 3,888 pounds or 1 ton? 1 ton equal 2,000 pounds. that is 3,688 pounds is more than one ton. Option number one is the correct option. One pound equal how many ounces? 1 pound equals 16 ounces. Option number two is the correct option. Which is more? Option number one is the correct option. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. Compare and convert customer unit of volume. Which is more, 8 pence or 1 gallon? Eight pints and 1 gallons are same. They are exactly equal. Two cups equal how many paint? Two cups equal 1 pint. 1 gallon equal 8 pints. Let's just start with the test question. Which is more, 1 pint or 3 cups? Three cups is more because 1 pint equal 2 cups. Which is more, 1 gallon or 3 pints? 1 gallon equals 4 pints, I think so. 1 gallon is greater than 3 pints. Yes, 1 gallon equals 4 pints. Which is more, 1 pint or 4 cups? 4 cups is more than 1 pint because 1 pint is 2 cups. 'Which is more, 13 pints or 1 gallon? 13 pints is more than 1 gallon. Option number one is the correct option. Two cups equal how many pints? 2 cups equal 1 pint. Option number one is the correct option. One gallon equal how many pints? 1 gallon equal 8 pints. Option number two is the correct option. Which is more, 3 quarts or 1 gallon? One gallon is more than 3 quarts. Option number two is the correct option. Which is more, 8 pints or 1 gallon? They are equal. Option number one is the correct option. Which is more, 5 quarts or 1 gallon? 1 calorie is more than 5 pounds of sugar. 2 is equal portion. Through 1 calorie is same as 4 grams. 1 gallon is same as 4 grams. 'Which is more, 1/4 or 3 cups? That is 3 cups of shampoo is the correct option. 1/4 is more, 1/4 is same as 4 cups. Which is more, 11 pence or 1 gallon? So which is the correct option? 11 pence is more than 1 gallon option, then one is the correct option. Okay, we are done with our lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is compare customary units by multiplying option. But let's just start with this. A fish bowl holds a volume of 5 mils. Is the volume of 2 fish bowls greater than 6 quarts? So we need to do the conversion. The fish bowl holds a volume of 5 pints. We need to convert from pints to quarts, right? So multiply 2 times the volume because 1 pint equal 2 quarts, so 5 times 2 is 10, that equals 10 pints. So first convert the 5 pence to 2 because we have 2 bowls, that is 10 pence. Now you can convert 10 pence to quarts. So 6 times Convert quads to pins. 6 times 2 is 12. So 12 is more than 10. Let's just start with the test questions. A flute is 2 feet long, is a line of 7 feet longer than 4 yards. So 7 feet are longer than 4 yards. So we have 7 flutes. We have 7 times 2 is 14 feet, right? Convert 4 yards to feet. So 4 yards equals how many feet? 4 yards equal 4 times 3 equal 12 feet. So 14 feet is more than 12 feet. That means more. A line of 7, yes, line of 7 feet is longer than 4 yards. The correct option is yes. A fish bowl holds a volume of 5 pints, has a volume of 2 fish bowls greater than 6 quarts. So first you need to do 5 times 2 because we have 2 bowls. So 5 times 2 is 10 pints. Now we have to convert 6 quart to pints. So 6 quart to pints will 6 times 2 equals 12 because 1 quart equal 2 pints. So 12 is greater than 10. So is the volume of 2 fish bowls greater than 6 quarts? That is no. Option number 2 is the correct option. A frog weighs 4 ounces. 214 frogs weigh more than 4 pounds. A frog weighs 4 ounces. 214 frog weigh more than 4 pounds. So 14 frogs. 14 times 4 is 48 ounces, right? Now convert 4 pounds to ounce. So 4 times 16 is because 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So 4 times 16 is 48. So do 14 frogs weigh more than 4 pounds? The correct option is option number is the correct option. That is carry equal not now, right? A piece of string cheese is 4 inch long. If you place 8 pieces of string cheese in a line, would they be longer than 4 feet? So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes. Option number one is the correct option. That's just a guess. No. A flower pot holds a volume of 3 pots. Is the volume of 3 pots greater than 1 gallon? No, the correct option is no. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself every day. So we were working on grade 3 math. Chapter we were working on is unit of measurement. The lessons we have covered today are compare and convert customer units of length, compare and convert customer unit of weight, compare and convert customer unit of volume, compare customer units by multiplying. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write down the question in the chat box. I am here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.